In a world where bravery and loyalty are scarce, these animals serve as silent guardians, fiercely protecting their human partners. Fearless in the face of danger, they go beyond expectations to ensure our safety. Join us, and we will watch the best moments of hero animals that saved human lives. Let's get it on. The guys in the car have bad intentions towards a young girl, but this dog will not let them fulfill their intentions. As for this dog, he did not show any fear when confronting a bear much larger than him to protect his owner. With weapons in their hands, these robbers thought they could be arrogant. But they could not believe that this dog was much tougher than them. Without the support of his loyal dog, this man would have had to face many difficulties and even be injured before taming the wild boar. The owner of this store is lucky to own a hero cat. Thanks to it, he escaped danger from a poisonous snake. These thugs may receive a tragic end from the homeowner's loyal dogs if they do not leave immediately. Despite having a rather chubby body, this pig possesses incredible intelligence. It saved its owner's life when she had a sudden heart attack by going out to seek help from others. And here is another cat superhero. Seeing his little owner being attacked by a dog, the cat acted recklessly to protect her. And this is exactly how German Shepherd dogs perform after being trained. A furious chase broke out as the fox was searching the chicken coop for food. The fox will always be afraid to return because of the German Shepherd's strict guard. Looking at this dog's actions, you will understand why German Shepherds are often chosen to be trained as rescue dogs. Smart dogs don't just understand the language you speak, they also understand your thoughts through gestures. If, unfortunately, in life you encounter difficulties and have to use a wheelchair, you can meet and make friends with a four-legged friend like this couple. The pit bull learned quickly, so remembering commands is quite easy. He can go to the market when its owner is not healthy enough to leave the house. It's best to give up the thought of touching this pit bull's future owner without its consent. When you are the saddest, who do you need to share that sadness with? As for her, a hug from her pet cat is the greatest comfort. This four-legged friend knows exactly what to do if he sees a person about to drown. Switzerland is not only famous for the beauty of its mountains, but it's also beautiful because of the love the dogs have for their owners. Even the mighty wolf pack cannot extinguish the fire of courage in this dog. Wow, this dog must be a professional bodyguard. Oh, with a small body, this dog has a very large liver. It's a wonderful bond between humans and animals, isn't it? I was truly touched by the chimpanzee's kindness. The wild boar's great actions have helped drivers be safer in traffic. If you like our video, don't hesitate to comment on number 1 or number 0 if you think we didn't do well. Hopefully, this bird's great actions will help some people become more aware of environmental protection. Dogs' instinct to protect their owners will manifest when they sense danger. As for this bear, maybe it will forget all about breaking into that house, since it became aware that there was an extremely courageous dog inside. An ideal 4-legged assistant for referees. He will serve you water right to your feet. This is the reason why each of our families should own a rescue dog. This group of young people wanted to try the cow's intestines, and this was its reaction when he saw his master being bullied. Even though he succeeded in breaking the gate lock, this thief still had to give up his intentions when facing the loyal gatekeeper. This guy wanted to test the dog's loyalty, and the dog's reaction was exactly what he expected. The gecko's brave action clearly demonstrated the meaning of the 2 words friendship. Just seconds after the dogs barked, a landslide struck. Luckily, the woman realized the danger and safely entered the house. It can be seen that animals' intuition is extremely sharp. If you see a dog next to this man, it's best that no one intends to hurt him. You will have absolute safety if you own a loyal monkey like this furry friend. The mother cow was angry when she misunderstood that the man was harming her baby. Luckily for him, another cow intervened before it was too late. Hearing the rabbit's cry, it can be seen that it is very scared when it is stuck in the fence and cannot get out on its own. But its feeling will quickly disappear because it was lucky to meet this kind person. Although sharks are scary when they encounter difficulties, they still need human help. Like this brave man helping the shark escape from the rope. It was a sweet moment when the shark regained its freedom.
Go, baby!
Oh, yeah?
Foresters bravely overcame danger to try to free a bear cub who unfortunately fell into a trap. At this time, it is falling into a state of panic and fear. Thank God they were successful. Hopefully the bear will find his mother soon.
You're free. Get out of here.
We can help this adorable little monkey. If you can't help it with your hands, you can at least use your feet to help it. Getting lost in the woods and getting stuck in a net scared this puppy. Its cry has been discovered by humans. Immediately after that, it was brought to a warm house with enough food and careful care. I can't imagine how many hardships this puppy has had to go through. And now, the best place for the dog is probably the medical center. Thank God he is the savior of this poor cat's life. It lay motionless in a puddle of water and seemed dead. It was lucky when she met a man with a kind heart. Sometimes it's the striped base's wide mouth that gets it into trouble. For example, take this unlucky fish. It would have choked to death if the man had not promptly removed the prey from its mouth. Watching a lion go against its own kind to protect its friend, the little wildebeest.
We protect you.
Its action is a clear demonstration of the boundaryless friendship between animals. Elephants are intelligent animals, but they are facing extinction due to illegal hunting for their ivory. This African elephant stopped the veterinarian group's car, seemingly needing help. Right then, doctors found out the cause was because the bullet hole in its head was becoming serious. To save the elephant, the veterinarian team decided to anesthetize it to perform an emergency surgery. Fortunately, the surgery was successful. The doctor took care and took treatment measures to help the elephant recover. It is then returned to its natural environment, where it can continue to live a free and safe life. Cows are quite smart when they choose the roof as a shelter to avoid large floods. But when the water receded, they couldn't get down. The rescue team had to use a crane to rescue the cows from the difficult situation. The problem of violence does not only occur in humans. Sometimes it also happens among birds. If humans don't intervene promptly, we don't know what bad things will happen to this little bird. Oh, what a sweet moment. Hopefully in life there will always be beautiful images like this. What's going on with this bald eagle? It was not born to swim on water. Realizing there was something wrong with the eagle, these guys decided to help. It was difficult for them to trust each other at first, but they did. Not all heroes wear capes. A prime example is this man, who after discovering a baby fox in trouble in the water, he didn't hesitate to rush down to rescue him. He didn't even bother taking off his clothes. Finally, the fox was safe. Next, we will see the intelligence of a fox. It knew holding onto his rope was the only way it could get out of here. It is unknown when this fur seal became entangled in the net. Luckily, it was rescued by a fake rescue group and returned to the sea. Such incidents often happen to marine animals. Although most of them were rescued, but people still need to take measures to thoroughly handle such hazardous waste so as not to accidentally harm innocent creatures. Now we witness a sweet moment. A thirsty koala broke into a human residence and was not only not chased away but also welcomed in a very cordial way. When people bring love to animals, all distances are shortened. Wow, these people's reactions are so quick. They promptly helped the bear escape from the dangerous situation. Thank you, kind people. In a village near the desert of Rajasthan, India, forest rangers discovered a leopard with its head stuck in a metal pot. It was probably looking for water and unfortunately fell into this situation. Instead of panicking, it patiently waited for help. The forest ranger helped it take out the metal pot so it could have a free life again. It looks like this wedding is about to have a special guest. The reason is that a man saw a dog stuck in fast-flowing water. Then he and another person joined in to save the dog. All three returned to the wedding happily.
A large pod of orcas showed up.
Watch a Gentoo penguin escape from a flock of hungry orcas. It tried to escape by swimming quickly, but still could not escape the fish.
Oh,
In the end, its only hope of escape is to jump on a boat full of tourists. That moment created a wonderful image.
the orcas followed the Zodiac around for his new friends.
This family could have ignored the duck, but their kindness did not allow them to ignore the duck in such an emergency situation. They used their bare hands to break the ice until they were able to rescue the poor duck. Next, also a rescue of the ducks. Bonita Springs firefighters are commendable for their creativity. They used realistic mother duck calls to get the ducklings to swim out of the sewer and close enough for firefighters to reach them. After taking all the ducklings out of the sewer, they brought them back to the mother duck, who was waiting for her ducklings on the other side. It was amazing to witness such kindness from a young girl. Billy Gilbert, 11, rescued a leopard shark trapped between two rocks at low tide. Great, that little shark owes you his life.
Good job.
A man discovered a newborn kitten in the parking lot. He understands that in hot weather, this is not the place for it. Kindness made he decide to take the cat home and give it a happy home. He is truly a kind-hearted person. The highway is definitely not the right place for this turtle to explore.
There you go, Jack.
I cried when I saw the scene. Or snow-covered animals in a village near the North Pole. Climate change makes nature increasingly harsh. It's that exact moment when people are not afraid of the harsh winter weather, breaking through the ice to rescue an elk to warm it back again. Indeed, there are still many good people out there with good hearts still.
Watch your feet, watch your feet.
Hey!
The winter of the Mongolian plateau is bitterly cold. Despite being misunderstood by the mother goat, this man still demonstrates courage and perseverance in helping her adorable little goat survive the freezing cold of winter. Thank you for your adorable actions. If it weren't for these kind people who promptly discovered and helped, perhaps this seal would have suffered the painful fate of being trapped until death. This fox, for some unknown reason, stuck its head into a plastic jar and couldn't get out without taking another second to think. This soldier helped it escape. I discovered the deer laying motionless, with half of its body submerged in water at the edge of the lake and unable to escape on its own. This man arrived in time and pulled it to safety with just the strength of his hands. Surely, because of his greed for food, this raccoon got its head stuck in a plastic jar. Luckily for him, a policeman on patrol discovered him and helped him escape. At first, I thought only humans helped animals, but this video changed my mind completely. A person who has gone through difficulties wants to end his life, but life is more beautiful when his dog Killy is by his side. This friendship really touched me. The fox got lost in an English city and met a kind man. They immediately became good friends, sharing food and showing friendship in the quiet space of the train station, overcoming all barriers and boundaries. Wow, the food and presence of this man are what the dog family living in the empty lot behind the apartment complex expects. The mother dog receives food and share it with family members in turn.
Hi. You got your choice of eggs?
What a sweet moment. The kind lady prepared food for this special guest. The raccoon is so cute.
Eggs. That one's good too.
The dog must have been very grateful to the woman who saved him and put him in the car to go home. I really cannot imagine how much this husky dog would have gone through with scabies without this woman's help.
We often know about the use of artificial respiration to save lives in emergency situations. He was trying to revive a small deer by blowing air into its mouth. Miraculously, the deer revived.
Or you see him too. Buddy, you okay? Get you out of here. Hey, Pumpkin.
Oh my god, can you believe this? A dog weighing up to 49 pounds can get stuck in a car engine. Immediately after being gently taken out of the car by the rescuers, the scared dog immediately became happy, wagging its tail to show appreciation to those who saved him.
The puppy's misfortune was when he had to lose his mother at a young age. Drink some milk and do not worry too much. He will always be with you. Firefighters are heroes when they rescue a cat from danger due to smoke inhalation. Thanks to their trained skills, they brought the cat back from the door of death, making the owner unable to hold back her tears of emotion. Winter in Mexico is harsh. The lake surface is covered with a thick, slippery layer of ice. This deer accidentally walked into the lake and kept slipping and falling without being able to get out on its own. This man bravely came to help. It is so dangerous. They both slipped and fell, but luckily, they eventually escaped safely. The cold, slippery surface of the ice made this deer unable to stand. Luckily, a firefighter arrived in time to help.
How are they working? Somewhat.
The owner of this car and the rescue team were very frightened when they saw this eagle stuck in the car, but they quickly found tools and freed it immediately. The elephant accidentally fell into the hole and had difficulties trying to get up. I feel grateful that the rescue team and people appeared in time to help it. While playing, this dog accidentally ran into the frozen water area. It'll be very dangerous for it if the homeowner does not promptly detect it and get it off the ice.
Okay, sorry.
Just a little water and a small action for us can help revive this parrot that is about to die of thirst. This kangaroo lost its mother, and luckily this man was very professional in helping and bringing it to expert care. I feel happy for this little kangaroo. It seems that this became a habit. His presence makes the stray dogs feel happy. The dogs had a delicious meal. Hopefully, there will be more kind people like this man who care about homeless animals like that. I was very touched when I saw her kind heart, and surely this dog will be even more grateful for the warmth she gives him in the middle of a cold winter night. The little master wants to give the family's adorable sheep a big surprise, on the overwhelming happiness of seeing the owner again after returning from a long trip. Have you noticed this handsome guy doing an act that truly moves millions of hearts? Most people would pass by without doing the same thing as him. This dog that had been starved for many days looked really scared when meeting humans, but fortunately, it was well fed and developed better. I really admire David for the love he has for animals. On a business trip in the countryside on a rainy day, he discovered a lost kitten whose mother was soaking wet in a puddle of water. David left his job behind and took the kitten to the local animal shelter. Here, the kittens have been well cared for and have their own warm new home. We should spread beautiful actions like him. Seriously.
At first, the horse seemed scared, but he decided to trust his rescuers. Did you see the horse's tears of gratitude? This moment made me extremely emotional. The moment the goat got stuck on the cliff for more than a week showed that its condition was extremely dangerous. Fortunately, the rescue team discovered it in time and took many measures to rescue it. Wow, you are heroes in my heart. This volunteer is trying to break down the door to rescue a dog trapped inside after the earthquake. It's wonderful to see an animal safely reunited with its owner. Oh my god, a miracle really happened. This dog is lucky to still be alive after 9 days buried in the rubble. It happily shows gratitude to the rescuers.
These men formed a rope to save the fallen dog. Their actions are truly worthy of recognition.
After the floods, it was a scene of chaos, loss and pain. Humans and animals both suffered heavy losses and unimaginable pain. But in the midst of that tragedy, the power of compassion appears when kind people stand up together, tirelessly, to rescue and protect both humans and animals from misery.
We won't know what we find in the morning.
Their actions deserve to be honored as animal heroes after their tireless efforts to rescue the cat from danger after the earthquake. Trapped under a pile of rubble, the cat's heart-rending cry made me feel pain. Luckily, he was there in time.
Şimdilik ilaçlarını almaya devam ediyor. 2 gün boyunca yoğun bakım.
Images and stories have shown us that heroes appear not only in human form, but also as non-speaking, four-legged companions. Hopefully, through this video, we will better appreciate the value of the presence of animals in our lives and spread love and care for them. Thank you for accompanying us. See you again.